So America seems like we're in a little bit of trouble right now, to say the least. We're meddling in affairs that are simply not ours to meddle in, and it's not necessarily us as Americans, it's this administration. They're sitting there saying, well, we need to help Ukraine, we need to help Israel. And by doing so, they are pissing off other countries. It's as simple as that. So right now, if you haven't realized, we are headed very close to a World War III situation. And to be honest with you, if we get there, I don't think it's just going to stay overseas. I believe that there's going to be some issues in America because our military has been shown to be pretty weak right now. I mean, there was a study that came out that said somewhere around 80% of the military is overweight. They're letting people get gender reassignment surgery and paying for it in the military. And somehow we're supposed to be intimidating in this country that nobody messes with. Here's something that China's Minister of Defense said. China is ready to intervene militarily anywhere if the US or NATO decides to attack Russia. Well, to be honest with you, if we take Russia's logic, we are basically supplementing the defense and the offense against Russia for Ukraine.
我命令全军各级要强化练兵备战鲜明导向，坚定不移把军事训练摆在战略位置，作为中心工作，抓住不放，抓出成效。要坚持领导带头，以上率下，坚持实战实训，连战连训，坚持按纲施训。
So how long is it going to be until they get tired of it? How long is it going to be until they say, you know what, we need to do something to the US because they keep funneling money into Ukraine? I don't know. It just kind of seems a little bit off. In this country's priorities at the moment, it's not us. It's not Americans. It's not making sure we're all good. It's other countries. And one of those in particular is Israel. Now look, I don't really care about any other countries except for ours right now because we're not doing good. But I will say, as far as the Israel-Hamas thing, Hamas attacked first. So Israel naturally has the right to self-defense. That's all I'm going to say about it. But I do not believe that we needed to intervene. I do not believe that Joe Biden needed to say, oh my God, wow, Israel? We need to send you guys billions of dollars because your military sucks. Look, Israel is a large military and they are well trained. So what the fuck are we doing? Anyways, why am I even talking about this? Because once again, I truly don't care about the war over there. I care about it now because now it's coming to America. All these people saying ceasefire and stop giving them money. Hey, I'm with you. Stop giving them our tax dollars. But as far as all this virtue signaling goes and people saying death to America, that's when you get my attention at least. So the other day there was this guy in Dearborn, Michigan. His name is Tarek Bazi and he is pro-Islam and he did a speech. And during the speech, people in Michigan, in the US, are saying death to America. No love for country, no pride in country. Check this out.
We've been asked in the past, why are our protests on the International Day of Quds, why are they so anti-America? Why don't we just focus more on Israel and not talk so much about America? Gaza has shown the entire world why these protests are so anti-America. Because it's the United States government that provides the funds for all of the atrocities that we just heard about. And this is why Imam Khomeini, who declared the International Day of Quds, this is why he would say to pour all of your chants and all of your shouts upon the head of America.
Wow, 3 times. Death to America 3 times in Dearborn, Michigan. This whole situation is kind of odd to me. If you make an offense against someone, if you come to my house and try to attack me and my family, and then you don't like the way that I handle it, you don't like the defense that comes into play once you make the offense against me, that's on you. When you go on the offense, whether it's to another country or another person, you are gambling with your own life. And if you underestimate them and you say, oh no, they won't do much. Oh no, they won't protect themselves. Oh no, they won't wipe us off the face of the planet if we did that to them. Back when Trump was in office, what if Hamas did this to America? What if they flew in paragliders and attacked Florida? Do you think we'd be sitting there saying, oh, it's all good? Oh no, we're fine. No, we would go into Gaza and blow it to hell. Now, I don't know about this administration. They'd probably be like, oh, it's okay. It's okay. We deserve it. We deserve it. By the way, do you guys want a couple $1 billion?
Malcolm X said, and I quote, "We live in one of the rottenest countries that has ever existed on this earth. It's not Genocide Joe that has to go. It's the entire system that has to go. Any system that would allow such atrocities and such devilry to happen and would support it, such a system does not deserve to exist on God's earth."
You know, I'm always amazed when people who live here say stuff like that. It just defies all human logic. If you don't like where you live and you don't like the politics surrounding where you live, leave. Why do you think so many people have moved out of California, New York, states where there is pretty much no freedom? Because they don't agree with how it's handled. So if you have such a problem with the US, go be with your brothers in Gaza. Die with your brothers. But no, here you are making a speech about how America is the rottenest country in the world. Maybe right now, maybe with the current administration, but overall not even close. So if you were to ask me my opinion, I would say we are more headed to war than the opposite direction. And overall, it's one of the reasons why one of my principles that I live by is being prepared. And that goes with all things. It goes with having extra water, having a way to filter water, having ammo, and having food. And it's one of the reasons why I've brought nutrient survival on the channel. Now, I pride myself with only promoting products that I think are the best on the marketplace and that I truly believe in. So that being said, I asked Nutrient Survival to give y'all an awesome deal. And here's what I would recommend. They have a 14-day, 30-day, 60-day, and 90-day survival food kit. And yes, I'm about to show off mine. The thing that sets this company apart is they do not skimp on the nutrients. You're not just getting granola with these people. If you look at the ingredients, there are vitamins, electrolytes, amino acids, all the stuff that is even more important in a survival situation. I also got one of their go bags. It's filled with vitamin coffee, electrolytes, more economic packs of food when you're on the go. Anything that helps your survivability, it becomes a currency when things go haywire. So I'm going to put my recommendation in the link below the video. Here's the deal that they're doing for you. Their stuff is already discounted right now, but they're giving you an additional 15% off. And when you buy anything on the site, you get entered to win a piece of land in a 90-day food supply. You heard that right. And if you've never lived on land or had the opportunity to go hunt or shoot on land, it's where true freedom lies. I can't say enough good things about this company. Once again, link and code below the video. Go get your discount. Stay prepared. So, continuing on, this guy said something at the end that just really kind of rubbed me wrong, if not the rest of it did.
And so when these fools ask us if Israel has the right to exist, the chant "Death to Israel" has become the most logical chant shouted across the world today.
Okay, so y'all just hate Israel. Fine. I think the biggest thing that concerns me here is the way our government handles things like this. I just did a video a couple of days ago about FBI agents going to people's houses over Facebook posts. Legitimately, somebody said, "Fuck Joe Biden." And they went and were like, "We just want to check on you."
Correct. What we'd like to do is just have a conversation with you about some social media posts that you've made. Would you be willing to talk to us today about that?
There, check on that. Okay? But when it comes to this stuff, where is the FBI? Where is our Department of Justice? Why isn't this being talked about? Why aren't they saying, you know what, we have arrested these people, we've taken them in for questioning, and we're making sure that they're not going to bomb a major city? Because if they're saying death to America, that's not a simple, don't worry about it, it's cool. Pretty ridiculous.